They say that boy crazy. They say that boy crazy. That boy remind me of the 99 Slim Shady. Blowing like Vince Carter when he was playing with Mick Grady. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Fucking right, but that's crazy.
I got problems. You don't wanna see me hit a rock bottom. These problems I solve. One way or the other, whether in the gutter or over supper, I'ma play you for the sucker, you punk motherfucker. That's just the way it was taught. It's one word or nothing, homie, I ain't bluffing. DMs to my name like it's Robitussin. And the hoes, man, I don't focus on them. Unless it's Netflix and chill with the smoke or something. Hit her once and she act like she owe me favors. I don't really need shit, go grab papers. You could kick it once, you could kick it later. But don't get no ideas, you ain't my lady. I just look pretty girls every rolling up. I do. Need at least two of them every time we go. I know the bros out the circle, only chicas in my session. They circle around me like we playing in the last possession. Swish. They say that boy crazy. They say that boy crazy. That boy remind me of the 99 Slim Shady. Ballin' like Vince Carter when he was playing with Mick Grady. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Fucking right, but that's crazy. They say that boy crazy. They say that boy's crazy. That boy remind me of the 99 Slim Shady. Ballin' like Vince Carter when he was playing with Mick Grady. Oh yeah, that's crazy. Fucking right, but that's crazy. Give me space, I might blow. You can smell the nitro. Only thing that I blow, trees after this show. Kisses right at your girl. If she catch them, that's it. Why, I'm a bastard this lit. Someone pass me that fifth. I done smoked my last spliff. I'm on another level, need a bridge, a ladder, whatever it is. You dig, don't get off my dick. And let's see what chick, then come have a sit. Let's have a chat about interesting shit. Or straight to the point, however you want it. I see the body language that you flaunted. I think I'm on it, I know that you want it. Roll your type, if you slip, then you right back up on it. I'm Vince Carter doing 360-degree windmills. Cold as ice, minus the 60-degree wind chills. Y'all know I've been well, bases covered like infield. Staring down the bell, bruh. Tell me how the end feels. Life be crazy though. More rumors than what you would hear on the ESPN or radio. Slide the number, hit you later, ho. Money on the phone, a player gotta get his paper, bro.
Gotta get this money.
All right. Welcome back to the Only Hip Hop Show with the Only Hip Hop Squad. This is the lyrical renegade, LaRon Pierce, Shane Avalon, and his piece. Talk to me, Sean. Who we got in the building?
God damn it. I'm not even going to ask no more, man. Shout out to Shane Avalon.
Okay, wait. Okay.
Yeah,
so
man.
Shane Avalon is just an alter ego, you know what I mean? I'm not replacing Maestro, and I have Lord Azrael as a wrestler, so... I got so many egos, it's crazy as fuck. But
I kind of like that name though.
Shane Avalon.
I like it.
It's like some
Very
wrestler shit
mysterious.
though. Like
Yo, LP, I think we're gonna call you Shane Avalon from now on.
Shane
Oh,
Avalon.
hell no.
What?
I like
It's an
LP.
alter ego, bro.
I like it though.
I like LP,
I like
man.
LP too.
Why y'all keep changing your name?
I didn't change my name. Well, okay, first of all, LaRon Pierce is always going to be my name.
Clearly.
But Shane Avalon is an alter ego. It's a different side of LaRon
So who the
Pierce.
fuck is Shane Avalon? Like, is
Shane
he a DJ or
Avalon
something?
is like, have you ever heard of Yellow Wolf? You know he has his own ego
Yeah.
called Catfish Billy. It's kind of like that. So that's why I took it from that, because I've been listening to a lot of Yellow
So
Wolf
are you
as of
like
late.
Cactus Jack to Mankind? Is that what you're talking about?
I mean, you can call it that because I got so many fucking egos, I guess.
All right.
So,
Well, shout out to you
but
and Shane
LP
Avalon.
Shout out to
is
Shane
just me,
Avalon.
you know what I'm saying? LP
Yeah.
is all four people.
You're
in
like
one, you know
Urkel
what
and
I'm saying?
Urkel.
Right, I was like, can you get out of
Bro,
my
I'm
mind?
telling you, we got to make
My
something.
God.
Shout out to Aisha Nubian. Listen,
Shout out to Sean.
Who do we got in the building?
welcome back to the Only Hip Hop Show with the Only Hip Hop Squad.
Squad.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday service. Happy everything. Happy
yes,
Family
yes,
Day. Love is in the place. Thank you, KT OMG, for showing up, showing out, bringing us some videos and some music. And now on the throne, we have David May. Give your name, give your Instagram. Talk to us.
What's up, man? It's David May. You follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. It's David May. ITSDAVIDMAY.
Hey.
That voice.
Follow up.
That's
I
money.
know.
And you follow back instantly too. I like that shit.
You know what I mean? I try, man.
Are you a nose diver, as what they call? Are you always on your phone? Is that you?
I mean, you know, when I get a break, I can. You know what I mean? I'm always moving around. I'm either working with my little girl, whatever. You know.
I saw
Daddy.
that.
You know what I
Happy
mean?
Father's Day every day. You know,
Thank
happy
you,
Father's
thank
Day,
you,
brother.
You know, out here.
Yes,
you
sir.
know.
Tell me about that. That's actually way better than where I wanted to start.
Right.
How does that tie
What is
into
that
rap?
like?
Talk to me.
Hey man, it's crazy because back when I was really doing this,
Get some of
maybe
this water.
2012 going into 2013, that was probably when I was really moving. And then shortly after that, I had a child in 2014. So pretty much when I found out, you know, she was pregnant, 2013 leading into that, it was like, man, I got to reevaluate
It
my whole life right
intensified your
now.
grind.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so honestly, for a minute, I stepped away from music because I was
Did
like,
you?
yeah, because you know what, I needed to get my shit together.
Yeah,
I needed to
yeah.
get everything in order. So
Yeah.
I kind of worked on myself. You know what I mean? I had a lot of
Yeah.
different issues that were contributing to music kind of being complacent and shit.
Mm.
So I don't really like that. So I had to reapproach it. I focused on just being a good father, being a good human being first, just getting my shit together, and then kind of get in a situation to where now I have my own money and I got stuff to invest in my music and build it up as a brand.
Right.
Before I was just kind of just doing the same thing over and over and hoping one day some magic thing would happen. All of a sudden I'm on, but that's not how that shit works.
It doesn't work.
You know
like
what I mean?
that.
You got to have a plan behind it and
Yeah.
shit. So it really, I went in, like I said, I started working. I started looking at everything in a much more business-oriented sense. I was like, I need a plan, like 2-year plan, 5-year plan. How am I going to accomplish this shit? You know what I mean? Fuck a label.
Let me ask you
get my
this,
money
D.
up.
When you took this hiatus, this break from music,
Yeah.
was it like voluntary or did something like kind of force you into that?
That
It was,
baby.
yeah, I mean, that's really what it
No,
is.
I know you had a baby, but
Yeah.
was it like an event after that, or
It
did you
wasn't so
just
much-
sit down and just say, hey, you know what?
Self-evaluation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there was a lot of other stuff, contributing and all that. You know, I'm no longer with the baby's mother and all that. You know what I mean? We still on good terms and all that.
Why?
But it definitely.
Shout out to the baby
why
mama,
though?
But it's just because I'm mature, man. You know, that's my daughter's mother and shit. You know, I need to have a good relationship with her because at the end of the day, that's a reflection. She feeds off how I feed. She
Yes.
projects that shit.
And,
so
and let's try and stay generic. I'm sorry, we're just gonna change
Yeah.
this whole interview because I feel like it's gonna be value here. Let's just change it because a lot of my friends, a lot of people I know aren't with the child's mother.
But like,
Yeah.
what is
Why?
that?
You know what I mean?
If I'm gonna guess, and I'll just go first, I want to ask everybody.
Yeah.
But if I'm gonna go first, I really believe that how they say don't have children before you get married. I think that it has a big deal. But my expansion on getting married is I feel like you both have to be willing to understand each other. Fuck a ring, fuck a service.
Oh, yeah,
if
for
I can
sure.
say, hey, babe, I am going to be willing to
sure.
understand you in every situation, then you get married,
Yeah.
then you have a baby. But before
Right.
all that, you got to be willing to understand yourself.
yeah.
So I
exactly.
feel like because we're missing step 1, 2, and 3, that's why.
That's why. That's
All
why
right,
it's
and I want to
No
pass
doubt.
the mic. How you feel about it?
No,
dude?
that's real. Like if I could do it all over again, I would do it that way. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? But life happens. Shit comes at you fast and shit, and you just gotta pivot. You gotta call that audible and move from there. So, maybe it was, kind of after the fact that I realized it, but I still realized it. So I was like, let me get my shit together.
100%.
And so, I mean, the thing is, it translates when you're trying to build yourself up to be that person who's establishing their brand and who can be a leader of their own brand, and at the same time also be
A leader of a family.
yeah, exactly. You know,
Yeah.
someone your daughter or child or whatever it may be can look up to and see something they can be proud of and values you want to instill in them and shit. Like that all ties together into that same type of person you want to be.
Do you ever push or punch your kids while they're asleep because they kicked you or something? Or don't answer that. Don't answer that.
Rob
Hey,
is trying
the
to
cops
get
are watching.
this
Don't answer
man
that. How do you feel about why the parents aren't together? All right?
I just think that nowadays we rush into things.
Game. Instant gratification.
Yeah, instant. And we don't just appreciate the fact that we can take our time, and we can actually get to know each other. And it doesn't have to be as soon as we meet, we fucking already, or we already in a relationship. It's
And that's
not
kind
that.
of our fault because I feel like the girl kind of knows that's what we're kind of expecting a little bit.
I know.
And we're kind of like, so it's really our
And then
fault.
we just be like,
And then we don't want
this is bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies.
I know.
Sorry.
But we were young. Please forgive us. If you know a nigga, toast to the douchebags. Just please forgive us out of ignorance. Ignorance is an excuse. I promise.
Make sure y'all give me this because I want to post this on my Instagram.
Yes, absolutely.
Make sure.
Kiefer, talk to me. How you feel, baby?
Man, that's just such a loaded question.
Yeah, it is.
So first thing, let's look at our society real quick.
Right.
Yeah.
We do have sex a lot, and we like to have
Yes.
sex.
Shout out to sex.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know that when I was 19 and I had sex, I didn't expect to have a kid. You know, like, I didn't expect that would happen, and I didn't want to have a kid with this girl. Like, I actually didn't even want to really have sex with her. Actually, I just kind of did. Like, like, I really didn't. I just remember. I remember. I was like, she was like, if you give me breakup sex, I will leave you alone forever. And I was like, no, for 6 months. And then afterwards, finally, she came over at like 3 o'clock and had already called the cops on her like twice that month. And she was like, I promise I will leave you alone.
That's crazy.
And I was like, all right, if you promise you'll leave me alone, we'll do it. But the truth is that at first it like was really difficult for me. And then I met my son after like, you know, like obviously we weren't on good terms.
Yeah.
And he's awesome. I love him.
Happy birthday.
I love him. I love him. His birthday is April 2nd.
April 2nd.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, I just got him an Xbox One X. I'm trying to convert him from PlayStation.
Play Fortnite.
No, he plays Fortnite.
Please, no.
He plays. He's into it. But
Man, fuck
like,
that. Play Mortal Kombat.
yeah, but the truth is that out of that, what I thought was a horrible, like, life-ending situation comes
It's a
this
blessing.
unbelievable thing. And and when you were talking about being cordial, I sucked it up too. Like, even though I was really angry about, like, I really tried my best for years to like not say anything that I shouldn't, and I had a lot of anger about it. And it still worked out because now I'm really cool with her, and I'm cool with her husband, and we all have a good relationship. And like it works.
And
So
you have your son.
and I have my son.
Yes.
So
It's awesome.
If you can make it swing, man, that's the best way to go.
Welcome to the Only Love Show, y'all.
Right.
We're talking about love and babies and shit.
Baby.
We got David May in the building. I want to thank him again for coming. Give him your Instagram one more time, baby.
It's David May, ITSDAVIDMAY. Follow me.
Follow him now. Follow Aisha Nubian. Follow Kiefer Smotherland. Follow LaRon Pierce. Follow the Only Hip Hop Show.
yes.
Don't follow me. I only fuck with leaders. You feel me? David May. Let's talk about the visuals. I don't really fuck with videos. I hate hip hop, money, watches, bitches twerking. I hate videos. But yours are nice. And not only are they nice, they're simple, but the quality of the simpleness makes the video 100 times better. So I want to talk to you about how you feel about the importance of videos in this hip hop culture. Talk to me.
Hey, man, I think they've always been really important. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've always really helped push things forward in a lot of new ways. You know, whether it's new clothing styles that came out or new trends and shit, new dance moves, whatever it is. Videos have always kind of helped. Put a picture to that.
You be baked down too, talking about music videos. I be seeing you, bro. That shit ain't cheap.
Yeah, man.
Mr. I got a daughter.
I still gotta find my little flex.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean, and the videos, that was something. Because when I got with Ninth and Company, the little production crew that helped put that video together, I didn't really have an idea in mind how I wanted the video to go. I kind of came in with the song. I liked their previous work, and I kind of just let them come up with something. And he wanted to keep it real simple, kind of minimalistic and whatnot.
It was perfect.
Yeah, like that's. I liked it, but I didn't really start picking up on it until other people started seeing it. Like, hey, man, I like how simple it is.
It's simple. It's
Yeah,
perfect.
straight to the point.
You know what I mean? But it's like you were saying, like it's smooth transitions and whatnot. The shots, he has some little tricks he does in there. Kind of just, this.
Who is that? Shout him out again.
It's Ninth and Company, Jonathan Felix. That's the main
Shout
dude.
out.
But the whole
Where
team
he
over
at?
there.
He in LA?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. They real cool. We shot that out. We went out to Santa Ana for that one though. There was a little abandoned area right there. That was real cool. But man, because at the basis of it all, it's just it's like the beat, the rap. And there you are. You're out there in the space. You know what I mean? You
Right.
just focus on that.
When I think of hip hop songs, my favorite hip hop songs, I don't really think of the video though. How about you, Kiefer? Like, how you feel about the
unless
importance
you're
of
listening to
videos?
like Soulja Boy, like you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
or like like the Cupid Shuffle or something, like then those videos matter.
So you think that is super important? I know visuals because it's the generation
It's the
twists
time.
every normal question now. It's like it's the time. So you have to have a video.
There's
period.
iconic videos out
To
there
be a rapper,
too,
you have to have a camera.
you know. I mean, when people scrolling past, it's easier to stop and look at something.
If you want to be marketable, you got to be marketable. And videos are marketable.
But the videos are so weird to me nowadays that I'm not even. Like, when I think of my favorite song, I'm not thinking of the visual at all.
Ever.
Yeah.
What about Busta Rhymes, though? His early videos were
like,
amazing.
But I'm not thinking about it when I hear Busta Rhymes. I'm not thinking about his videos. As crazy as they
Now,
was.
some of the songs, though. Like the one with Janet Jackson.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
Thinking about that visual.
And Michael Jackson, the one in the spaceship.
Oh, yeah, Scream?
Him and Janet Jackson?
Scream was...
Do you ever think of the visual for Do You Remember the Time?
Yes.
Yes.
So, it was a good day with Cube. You don't think about that?
Yeah, I think about that one all the time.
Yeah, Friday.
That shit's like
I just think about him pulling up in the car.
Such a great movie.
I think it depends on the song.
I'll be like halfway, like one verse. As soon as the chorus hit, I say, okay. But I know you're just going to repeat the same.
Yeah, but it depends on how good the video is. If the video sucks, you're not going to think about it. But if it's good...
It has to be like a short film to really get me, like...
Hey, that's funny too. We actually cut off one of the last hooks too because he wanted to keep it short.
Yeah, you got to keep it short.
Yeah.
ADD is a real
people's
thing.
attention
Yeah, like so cut your album short, cut your song short, cut your video short, cut everything short because motherfuckers is just scrolling, man, and to request 5 minutes of my day is very demanding, you know, especially if you running here and there. So again, let's ask you, who inspires you? Who got you into hip hop, and what are you doing with it now?
Man, early on, the biggest influences, Pac, Eminem, definitely Jay.
Bro, don't fuck up, bro.
Whoa, Biggie.
Okay. Last one.
Don't apply all that pressure.
I have to because the nigga say Currency and I get hot.
I mean,
you don't like Currency? Top 5?
Nah, but
you can say Currency, bro.
It's a tough one. Man, that last spot. You know what? It's gonna be either 3 Stacks or Nas. One of those for me.
Nas. Slept. How you feel about that last album? 3 Stacks? Okay.
Yeah, one of those.
Even one album?
Well, I don't care. I just met him in New York and he was the bomb. So I'm like, okay, top 5. Period.
And he got, shout out to 7, man. And he is Baduisms. I'll take 3 Stacks. I'll take 3 Stacks. I'll take 3 Stacks. So let me ask you this. Which one out of those, if one of those, inspired you to get into the booth or inspires you when you're in the booth?
Oh, hands down, Eminem.
Okay.
Especially back when I was really... Because, I mean, when I was growing up, I was
that's
kind of...
That's an old, new conversation, not Kanye. Old Eminem and new Eminem. Honestly. That's a real conversation.
But
but that last album that he came out with, he's kind of recovered a little bit.
Hey, man, I stopped... I'm going to keep it real. I stopped listening probably after Eminem's show.
Done, bro.
Eminem show.
That was a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying.
Rehab was
he started changing, you know what I mean? And it was different. But, like,
it was... For the good, right?
I mean, yes and no, but it was like, because when I really first got into hip hop, I was like an outsider. You know what I mean? I was an outcast. So the music that really like sat with me was like just rap in general, but like Eminem, that whole like I'm like fuck everybody type shit. You know what I mean? Like the 99 Slim Shady. You know, like I say in the song, that shit.
Untouchable.
You know,
but everybody was influenced by that.
And untouchable.
Like you would like go like you'd be driving and you just hear his song in every single car around you. I've never heard
who's really inspired by that? Kendrick Lamar.
Oh, I love Kendrick Lamar.
I heard
Kendrick
that.
Lamar. I feel like Kendrick Lamar and in between Eminem and 3 Stacks, I feel like that's where Kendrick Lamar falls in for me.
I didn't even say Kung Fu Kenny. He would be
Kung Fu Kenny.
He would be a part of my top 5.
Let's talk about evolution. We all start. Shout out to T-Pain, man. That interview you did on Genius was absolutely genius. Thank y'all for having me. That's why we have this platform, so we can talk to artists, get some of these secrets out the bag, get some of these recipes. And that interview that you did on Genius, T-Pain, was so much quality. And what he talked about was evolution. They played some of his old shit, and he was like, bro, that shit is whack. And as artists, we listen to it like, God damn, what the fuck was I thinking? So let's talk about your growth. Where do you see yourself starting and compared to where you see yourself now? Like, what is that all about?
Oh, it's a huge difference for sure. I mean, talk about finding new ways to say things, but not in like the typical way. You know what I mean?
With auto-tune?
I mean, there's times I've dabbled in auto-tune. There's a time and a place for everything. I do believe, you know what I mean? But I definitely think there was a point where I was just saying shit to say shit, and I didn't necessarily think about how it fit in the bigger structure of a song and how it was going to impact the final listener. Like, you know what I mean? Like, now when I'm writing music, I almost sit back and think like, whoever's going to be listening to this, how are they going to feel about it? How is this going to translate when I go do a live performance? You know, when I do a show, is it something
I love that.
people are going to, you know, be able to sing along with? Are they going to be able to vibe with it, or is it just going to kind of have them sitting there like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Because that's really where you end up eating off at a certain point. So you know, I'm a lot more thoughtful with it, like I said, and I would say my beat selection even, and before like the beats were real simple. Maybe that was just a product of what I could find at the time, but they just simple loops and shit. But like now, I'm working a lot more hands-on with the producers that make my beats, like Huss for sure. He's the one who did That's Crazy. He actually made the beat, and then I came up with the rap for it and all that. He actually had me redo one of the verses too for the better. Shout out to him. And then he
was like, that shit is whack, take it off.
Pretty much, you know what I mean? But you need to hear that. And you
have to.
You need to be able to hear that from people, and you need to be able to accept
that. A lot more
that.
motherfuckers need to hear that.
You know what I mean?
All right, 92.3 the beat.
It turned out for the better, man. It turned out for the better. And what's dope is he went back in and he added to the beat. He added, some extra stuff in there and messed with the bass line a little bit, added some stuff in the background, and it became a whole different song. Like it took, he gave me something to start with, but then he built it around what I did. So that shit is so much more, I don't know, that feels like a finished product to me. Before, it's just, this dude's just rapping over beats he found on the internet or whatever. Yeah. But now it's like, oh shit, like they built this together. You know what I mean? So I think that relationship's a lot more important these days too, especially if you want to just sound like not the dude that's buying beats on the internet and has no relationship, it's not networking, not building. Don't get me wrong, I buy beats on the internet, but I reach out to the producers. Yeah. I don't just go to the shopping cart. I actually hit them up. I'll be like, hey, I really like that beat. Let me see what we can work out. I'll pay them there on the spot, and then I'll come up with something and send it back to them. That's what I'm doing. Like, oh shit, this is actually dope. Because I guess from what my limited interactions are, they're saying like most fools don't even hit them back after. Like, hey, what'd you think of it? So I hit them back, and then they've been sliding me, like I said, same thing. Like, oh shit, I added this in. I added a cool little,
build a relationship.
Yeah, like I added a bridge, and then they're hitting me up. Hey, I got a new batch of beats. I want you to get first dibs.
Oh wow,
cool. That type of shit. So,
that's what it's all about, though.
You know what I mean? And then that's more people that want to help push your music because you're helping to like put their shit out too.
So like he said, didn't you ask him if he liked Blueface?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my god.
I mean, Blueface, man.
Blueface.
Yeah.
There's you know what? I don't.
Come on, don't lie. When you hear that Tatiana coming on.
Tatiana, like when that shit comes on, I'm dancing to it and shit. But you know what I mean? Like,
wait, you could do the Blueface challenge right now?
No. I'm awkward as shit. Even no matter how basic that dance is, I'm not.
I'm not doing that dance.
Yeah, I can't.
My man poured water on himself.
I'm an awkward person sometimes. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Blueface.
Hey, maybe he's doing what he's doing. You know what I mean? He found something. He found a niche and he's getting it. Like I can't hate on it. Anybody who's getting their bread and doing it like
you can't hate.
You know what I mean? I don't got room for hate in my heart anymore. That's just played out. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build with people who are being successful. It's like they say, you should try and surround yourself with other people that are getting it, that are being successful as well.
Like-minded.
If you're the most powerful person in the room, like why? You know what I mean? You should be trying to be around other people, soak up game.
And that's where it is. This is the only hip hop show. We about to run this motherfucker out, but y'all know we got to do it like this. Hey, the days of being good at one thing they're out of the door. So if you want to be successful, if you want to be rich, you better have 18 hands. You better have 16 feet. You better have a team. You better have a fine woman. You better have an ugly woman, a fine man, an ugly man, all ready to represent and speak well to you. So before we get out to round it out, I actually want to do it kind of weird this time. We're going to start with LP. We just want to talk about side hustles, some of the things that a rapper can or may do on the side to build that brand and make it all a collective entity. So LP, go ahead and talk about these side hustles and let's get the fuck up out of here.
First of all, you gotta have a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
These motherfuckers gonna get you
and don't be ashamed of that shit.
Right.
On,
Adam had to name the
plus,
fucking
if you got CDs, like a distribution when you have like a distributor to make CDs or press CDs, get your CDs and start selling. I know a guy that sells CDs every fucking day.
Gotta do
until
it.
He sleep. Shout out to Don Perignon. He just released Hotel Perignon last February.
Okay.
And
that's cool.
You just gotta network, just communicate.
Networking is a job. Yeah. Being out in uncomfortable places. Kiefer Hot, of course, you're a DJ all over the fucking world. You're a father. So talk about some of the side hustles you need to have to survive in hip hop, man.
Bro, you're asking the wrong dude. My side hustle is what I do. I spin everywhere. Okay, check this out. Friday, I spin at Argyle, right? I do the after party for the LA fashion show, right?
Is lit.
And then I'm done. I go to sleep at 4. I wake up at 6 o'clock because I'm spinning at 7 a.m. at Orange Theory Party. I do an Orange Theory Party till 1 o'clock.
That's the workout?
Yeah, the Orange. So I'm the regional DJ for Orange Theory. So that's my side hustle. During the day, I spin around the region at different like gyms, F45, and I represent Groove 3 Dance Studios, which is a national dance studio. Yeah, like today, like on my off days, which is like Monday, Tuesday, really like I'm doing mixes for different dance teachers to do like compilations. Like there's a guy who just owned a studio.
Niggas say they work hard.
No, I work really hard.
Niggas sleep 8 hours and say they work hard. It's impossible. Right. Stop it. All right, how you feel?
I didn't sleep at all, bro.
Like niggas say that you got an 8 hour rest, you got 5 hours of rest, you're not working hard, man. Talk to me, Aisha Nubian. You running hella companies. Talk to me.
I know. I really can't tell you what to do for a side hustle, but I can say whatever you choose to do, just put yourself in that environment that you want to be in the future, so it can really work out for you in the long run.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty much.
You look so good. It's kind of hard to. All right. So David May, go ahead. Talk about side hustles at the end. Make sure you drop anything you got coming new. Make sure you drop your Instagram and go ahead and get us the fuck up out of here, man.
Man, side hustles. You need a side hustle. I work graveyard, but I work 10-hour days. Monday through Friday. I'm going there after this, so you know what I mean. You got that, man. I'm over here mixing projects for people on the side, getting money for that. Went to school for that, you know what I mean? There's other things that involve scales and such, you know what I mean? You got to get it how you get it, you know what I mean?
Period.
But you know, whatever it is, find your niche.
Kids, go to sleep. Y'all didn't hear that.
Because that went over a few people's heads. It was very clever.
Whatever it is, you know, I know homies that are getting it in Postmates, Uber, whatever you got to do, you know what I mean? Just do something, you know what I mean? Whatever you can get to invest back into your dreams. Look, your own dreams, if you truly believe in yourself, that's the best investment you can make, hands down. So follow through on that shit. You're not going to bet on anything else. Bet on yourself, for sure. I mean, that's number one. And then from there, build it, expand it. Get someone else to believe in it. No one's going to believe in it if you don't.
Let them know what to do. How can they find you?
You can find me right there on Instagram, Twitter. It's David May, ITSDAVID. Well, I spelled my name wrong. I'm all faded. ITSDAVIDMAY. I'm also on SoundCloud. You can find it there. Look me up on Spotify, Apple Music, all that. We on all that shit. That's Crazy. That's the newest drop. Yeah. That's out. I got Black Box out. That was on Shade 45 the other night. That
Black
was
Box is fire.
What else? I'm getting ready.
With attitude inside.
Working on that No Gallus Noise. That's what's going to be dropping next. Working on that album. You know what I mean? Shouts out to everybody involved. Shout out to Hustle House. Shout out to OSA. That's the squad. You know what I mean?
And that's it, man. Listen. Don't be ashamed of what you fucking do. If you fucking work hard in the day with your Target badge on, take a picture with that shit, man. Then go take a picture with that motherfucker in the booth. You feel me?
Right.
We not ashamed of work. Everybody works. Superman sold newspapers, baby. We working out here, and you shall work to the day you die. Hip hop, there is no retirement. So Kanye, thank you for doing everything that you've done. If that contract says you can't retire, that is God's plan. I know you hate Drake, but he's given us some great vocabulary over the years. So thank you, hip hop, for changing our lives, giving us something to live for and pledge to. LP, thank you for giving us a place to do our shit. Morris Media, thank you for powering us. Poetess, I know we run a little bit over our time. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you for our studio audience with the shades on, looking so beautiful.
Looking so good.
All right, hey man, we out of here. Jesus Christ.
All right. Peace.
Yo. Check this out. Yo, I ain't no hero, so don't ask me to save a hoe while I creep in the night with this hardcore flow. Anything goes, I'm a villain that always chillin' in the cut, in the dark side with bars all written. On the mic in the studio to execute a victim that put him in a casket and change up the system. Honestly, who gives a fuck what they say, man? I'm a lyrical Darth Maul hoodie type of man. Understand my personality isn't human. The evil side of me isn't really cool, damn. It's lyrical homicide with a cool jam. LP lyrically assassinate the hitman. A villain lace, favorize a vacuous lyric, eliminating rap heroes. They're nothing but gimmicks. I sever the head of the snake that lets you know who's real and who's fake. If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. This motherfucker, I am a villain. If I can be good, I wouldn't be the one do the hero saving. I ain't scared, I fear no man. Cause motherfucker, I'm a straight up villain.
Ladies and gentlemen, LP has turned to the dark side. In the meanwhile, let's see what happens with the west side.
When stupid rappers bang horrible songs in clubs now. Rapping the sound effects, so that's the new style? Wow. Turn up, let my ladies twerk now. Shake it, go ahead, do that thing now. That's the reason why I be